What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Marv Santana coaching journey here on NCAA 14. This is John J. Gaming on the mic, and today we are going to go ahead, play our first game of the season against San Jose State. It's our first game as a head coach at the FBS Division I level. But before I get into it, we have some flame for the fire as Minnesota is projected to finish last in the Big Ten West Division. And let me tell you, the insults only get worse because in the entirety of the Big Ten, you see schools like Ohio State, Wisconsin, Michigan, the like at the very top. But we're at the very bottom of the Big Ten. We're supposed to be the worst team in the entire Big Ten Conference. You know who's above us? Teams like Illinois, Rutgers, Maryland, who's surprisingly in the middle. That's strange, but it's absolutely insane. And now, I know it's going to be a long rebuild ahead of us, but, this season is all about proving the doubters wrong, man. So we're going to go ahead, not waste any more time. Let's go right into it. Make sure you smash that like button or subscribe to the channel if you happen to be brand new. Prefer that you did both, obviously, like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into this first game, shall we? Alright, man, we are here in Minnesota, man, and I'll tell you what, it is not like Idaho, my guy. Even though it's still a northern state, you know what I'm saying, not a huge football school. But man, the lights are a lot bigger. It's time for us to start coming through. As Mitchell's coming down the sideline, that is our pocket passer quarterback. Picking the first down all by himself. You definitely love to see it, man. Definitely putting in that work so far. As there's Mitchell sliding. Once again, another 7 yards. We're just hitting them with a lot of read options so far. They haven't had an answer for it, but it's time for a passing game to get going. We got a pocket passer at quarterback. We're going to step up here, throw a nice throw to Hills. I don't know why he cuts it back inside. If he could have got to the corner, that probably could have been sick. But hey, we got a rebuilding effort to do, man. And right now we're looking good. We almost get into the end zone, but Carlos Mitchell gets tripped up from behind. But it's no worries for us, though. We're going to go ahead and finish it off. And Scott Moore gets us our first touchdown as the head coach of his Minnesota football program. And now our defense is also standing tall. We're doing a really good job of setting the tone. I'm trying to get up quickly here, trying to make this a 2-score game. And they don't have an answer for a read option still, man. This is a pocket passer archetype, right, that we have at quarterback. And we still are throwing great throws. We're also getting it done on the ground too, man. Carlos Mitchell, he's sneaky athletic, definitely love to see that. As we'll hand it off to Trey Bryant. Trey Bryant's got some speed on him, man. If we can get him into open field, it is going to be game over for these guys. Let's go ahead and try to get the first down. As Trey almost, thought he could have gotten the first down, but it just doesn't happen. But hey, we're still up 10-0. Can't complain for the head coaching debut because we are a similar overall to San Jose State. I know that's extremely crazy, and that's the sad part. It shows that we have some work to do, definitely. But Marcus Forte gets us a nice 8-yard catch, though. We love to see it. Next play, Carlos Mitchell gonna run another read option for it once again. This time we got a blocker upfield. He almost gets us to midfield already. We already almost have 100 yards rushing on the ground. This might do it right here. He's got 2 more blockers. He's going to pick up 14. We already got 100 yards on the ground, man. As they can't do anything to our rushing attack, even though we're pretty straightforward with what we're trying to do. We're only running a read option. It's nothing too complicated. But hey, we're not stopping it, nor are they stopping our passing game. So we're rolling on all cylinders right now. I feel like this team is definitely motivated. They are definitely feeling some type of way being ranked below Rutgers, man. Rutgers of all teams in the preseason poll. But right now, we're looking really good. We already got a 1st and goal opportunity waiting for us, man. Looking forward to making this a 17-0 game, potentially, as Trey Bryant runs over a defender. Gets a gain of 5 on that one. We do want to try to get him more involved, as we'll hand it off to Trey Bryant one more time. Breaks the tackle. We're in the end zone. We just made this thing 17-0. As now our defense is still standing tall, doing nothing too crazy, but I mean, they still haven't scored a single point so far, as there's Hills wide open. Donnie Hills butt naked open. Gain of 24 for us right there. And we're going to try to go deep to the red zone as Jeremy Wills breaks it up at the very last second. So let's see what we can conjure up here. Maybe another read option to get us going. As look at this. Carlos Mitchell makes a nice cut. He's not brought down to about the 17. Breaking tackles in the process. You definitely love to see it. As now we're throwing to the right hand side to Robert Kimbrough. It's a 1st down on that one. So now we got this little play action smash. See if we can make it 24-0. We don't see anybody. Just go ahead, check it down to Robert Kimbrough. At least get us a little bit closer to the end zone. Alright, let's go ahead and punch it in here for another 6. Yes, sir! That was a little bit tougher than anticipated, but 24-0. You love to see it, man. Okay, let's see if our defense can get us another stop here. I would definitely love to see it. They've been playing phenomenal all day long. I don't think they have so much as had a 1st down this entire game so far, as they do get it off. Looks like to Mike Walden. Actually was able to pick up a catch. It's only a 2nd catch. We've held him down pretty well. As now we got a 2nd and 10 coming up. What's Williams gonna do? Checking it down. And at least they don't break any tackles this time around, but they still pick up the 1st. It's one of their first downs of this entire game. Just out here killing these guys right now. And look at this. Look at us with the out route. The out route cheese, bro, is absolutely killing us right now. As there's Ingram. Gain of 17 on that one, man. Just out routes. They are abusing that on this possession, as there's a drop in the bucket to Mike McMillan. And it's our first and goal. It's time to see if our defense can stand tall here. I'm not letting these guys get into the end zone today. But look what it is. They actually get in. Tom Webb gets into the end zone. And then they're going to go for 2. You know, they're trying to make this a 2-score game right now. We're going to see if we can prevent it. Need this defense to make a play here. And, of course, a man is wide open. Okay, so hey, we still got a minute 30 left. I'm trying to get that score right back before halftime. Let's get it done, fellas, as we get Brooks down the sideline. David Brooks gets us to the 40 already. Already calling the guys to the line. Can still mix it up a little bit because we have 3 timeouts. Try to get Trey Bryant going. You know, we still haven't gotten into open field quite yet, but it's a gain of 5. And, you know, now it's time, you know, run all reliable. 4 verts up the middle to Forte, all picking up a huge chunk of yardage. You love to see it. Is now running another no huddle. They're blitzing. We're gonna get it off the Hills. He's off to the sideline. We're already in the red zone. That didn't take too long at all. All right, so now let's see what we can do here. We still got 2 timeouts. Give it to Bryant. Bryant's almost into the end zone. He is just shy. Hopefully, we're not going to reward him, though, because, you know, we're just feeling some type of way, you know, in the heat of the moment. And I think we should have, because Carlos Mitchell tries to run it in himself. He gets stuffed, as we only end up getting a field goal, but we do get the ball to start the second half. So, I'm not worried. It's fine. As Brooks breaks a tackle, he has nobody to catch him. No one's going to be able to catch the speedster. Quick touchdown. Let's go, baby. Way to start this second half, man. And as if we don't need any more help right now, man, we are starting on their side of the 50. They leave the middle wide open for Brooks. and nobody's still gonna catch him. It's another touchdown for David Brooks. We're just gonna go run away with it right now, man. Just absolutely shredding these guys apart. As now, hopefully our defense can actually get a turnover. That's one thing that we haven't done today. As great as everyone has been playing, we haven't forced any turnovers, and I would like to, do that at some point today. As Tom Webb picks up another first down for the Spartans. Let's see what we can do here. See, maybe if we blitz them, maybe get this quarterback to think a little bit faster, force a turnover that way. But the blitz does not work. He's going to check it down. Playing a glorified great value brand check down artist in Joe Flacco, the great value brand version of him. He checks it down for 5. As now they go deep for Williams. We get it. We get the interception. Let's go, baby. That's what we need out here, man. Let's freaking go. And now, you already know what's going to happen, man. We're probably going to score at some point if we can find somebody. And look at this. We win the one-on-one matchup against Marcus Forte. Oh, I thought that was going to be an interception when I originally thrown it. But it's been that kind of game. You got to love those kind of games where everything that you try to do just goes right now. As we're doing whatever we want. Matter of fact, if we score on this drive, if we get a touchdown, I'm going to go ahead and put the subs in, because this game is looking pretty much over, Chief. But I'm trying to get one more great drive with the first team before we go ahead and put those backups in. Run our offense per usual, keeping that foot on the gas pedal. As we get it to Kimbrough, he gets to the outside. He's at the 20. He finally gets tripped up at about the 12. But we're in this red zone now, just putting in that work right now. The coaching of Marv Santana already making a difference right now, because we have looked absolutely phenomenal. As we get another touchdown, this time we get our star running back Trey Bryant into the end zone. And like I said, man, we're just going to go ahead and sim the rest of this game. As it looks like, we force another turnover, actually, make it 55-8. But look at this crappery, man. They get a garbage touchdown with 20 seconds left. So they do end up scoring one more time. But hey, we win this game 55-15. Not too shabby for a coaching debut, if I say so myself, man. Looking at this, looking at the stats of this game, man, it was a phenomenal game across the board. Carlos Mitchell was 17 for 19, 322 yards and 3 touchdowns. We even got a look at our backup quarterback Josh Mann, who, he did okay. 7 for 16, 122, touchdown, interception. Running game, Carlos Mitchell actually also led our rushing attack as a pocket passer, which is pretty crazy to believe. It shows how bad San Jose's defense is to a degree. We tried to get Trey Bryant involved too, 11 for 57 for 2 touchdowns. Scott Moore, the backup running back for Trey Bryant, also got into the end zone. He had 5 carries for 8 yards. Our receivers also went off today. It was a crazy game. David Brooks and Donnie Hills both had 5 catches, but it was the David Brooks show, man. He had 160 yards and 2 touchdowns. Scott Moore also got a touchdown, and so was the same for Trey Bryant as well. Now finally, this defense was absolutely electric. We smothered San Jose State's offense. Brandon Lewis led us in tackles. We had 3 sacks from Sean Sanders, Corey Castillo, as well as Derek Harris. I don't know why I was having a really tough time saying that. We also had a couple interceptions, Corey Castillo and Travis Grant. Corey Castillo, I think, got an interception in garbage time when the game was well out of hand, and we did force any fumbles, but hey, 2 interceptions, you definitely love to see it as a defense. So obviously after that first game, I was extremely hyped, man. And you know, it had me thinking if it was kind of a fluke, or since we were kind of somewhat similar in overalls, or you know, maybe we have something special here at Minnesota after all. So if you guys made it this far, congratulations. I'm surprising you guys with a double header. We're gonna go ahead and play Mid-Tennessee State. Let's go ahead and get this bread, man. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and find out if we can consistently be this dominant, or, you know, that last game against San Jose State was a fluke, man. We're about to find out, but we first start off by leaving Powers wide open. I thought, you know, I'm pretty sure we were in a zone right there, so I figured somebody would at least be in the vicinity to, you know, cover that receiver, but apparently that's been too much to ask as they go deep for the end zone. But it's incomplete though, so that's interesting. So now we got this little 2nd and 10 coming up. We're going to throw to the left hand side to Seltzer. He shakes off 2 of our guys. That's kind of embarrassing. And that was a more reasonable 3rd and short. Should have been a lot longer than that, but hey, you know, hopefully we can get this stop right here, force them to take a field goal or something. But they get another 1st down. They get to keep their drive alive, bruh. Pretty sure that's the 2nd time we let them get a 1st down, like on a 3rd down conversion. You definitely hate to see it as Danny Ward is just continuing to get these guys down the field, man. 3rd and 6 already, though. You know, maybe 3rd time is a charm, you know. Like to have at least a bend, don't break, you know, persona, and it looks like we'll get that, and you know, we'll see if they'll go for it. Okay, so they actually don't go for it though, but they do get the 3 points. Our guys can't do anything on their next drive, so they get the ball right back, man. And you know, right now it's looking a little fluky for us. They are, you know, they're shoving us around like ragdolls. I mean, that's really nowhere else to say it. They're just continuing to break tackles off of us, man. The tackling has been terrible in this game. Might have been hyping myself a tad too much after we beat San Jose State. Looks like Mid-Tennessee State at least knows what they're doing compared to the last game in earlier in this episode, man. But you know, we'll let them you know, throw it to the left-hand side as they decide to actually do they try to throw it, you know, short, which is interesting. As they pick up they almost got the 1st down too. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know why they don't decide to go for it. We haven't really had much of an answer for them today, but you know, 2 drives, they had 2 good chances to get more points on the board. They only end up with 6. And it's now time for us to stop playing around now. Let's see if we can actually go ahead and get the job done. As Kimbrough picks up the 1st down for us right here. You know, nice little 6-yard gain. Can't complain whatsoever. And Trey Bryant, he's going to pick us up there for another 1st down. Want to get him more involved. He's doing pretty solid right now, 3 for 25. As now Carlos Mitchell will drop him back. He go over the middle for Forte. He was wide open. Made that a way too easy, actually. As you know, we're throwing it over to Kimbrough. He drops it. And now we got a 3rd and 8 coming up here. We need a big play right here. We want to take the lead on these guys. It's a little late, but it doesn't matter. Donnie Hill still makes the catch for us there, man. And then we'll go ahead, finish it off. Another great throw for Kimbrough, man. As we finally take the lead. But now we need to get an actual stop. Not where, you know, they end up getting a field goal. But, you know, I'm trying to get, like, a stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want these guys to hang around as longer than they need to. You know, we don't want to lose in our own place, but right before conference play starts. That would be extremely embarrassing. And, you know, we're just going to try to avoid that as much as possible, man. Everett's trying to throw to the left. He gets it, and they give him the 1st down, too. As that was Patrick that made the catch. That's a weird name. They actually gave him the 1st down, too. I thought he was short, but it's whatever, man. It's NCAA 14 cheesing. Vince Concepcion, though, almost makes the interception, but of course, That's not going to happen for us. Neither is that tackle. We had Terrence Scott for a loss, man. And, you know, right now it's not looking too terribly good right now. They are, you know, they're driving right down this field. I'm actually a little shell-shocked. Don't know what else to say. But at least we do force an incompletion right there to make it 2nd and 10. As a couple plays later, we got him out of 3rd and long now. Let's see if we can get a stop. But no, it's a perfect throw. And now we're down 13 to 7. Man, these guys just won't go away whatsoever, man. They do not want to give up. But hey, we're not going to give up so easily either. I'm trying to go 2-0 in this episode. As now we got a 1st and 10 coming up for us here. Time to throw a rope over the middle. What a dot to Eugene Crowder. Way to pick up that 21, bro. It's now time to hit him with a little play action. Oh, we got RB. Yes, sir. We got Brooks. Brooks breaks the tackle, but he's forced out of bounds. Gain of 16, though. You love to see it. Getting a nice little drive going. You know, Kirk Hertrick always says, get the keys out. We got to drive. And what's going to help us? No, that's not going to help us. I thought that was going to be a face mask, but no. Derek Kramer gets called for the holding. And now all of a sudden we got 2nd and long. So go run the halfback screen. And he's got daylight. That's open field. What do I tell you? That's game over if he's open field. We are going to take the lead. Let's freaking go, man. And we get a stop on our next possession too. So now we have an opportunity to extend this lead even further. Going over the middle to Brooks. Almost at midfield already. You love to see it, man. I gotta tell you, Carlos Mitchell, you know, he looks like a pretty nice quarterback if I say so myself. Hopefully we can get some run at some awards when it's all said and done. The way that he has been playing in this game, as well as in the last game as well, man. Hopefully we can keep that positive energy up, man. As Carlos Mitchell picks up another 1st down for us right there. And then we're going to go ahead, give it to Trey Bryant. He's going to bounce it around. Another 1st down. Trey Bryant, he's heating up. So you know what that means. They don't have an answer for him either. Go ahead and hand it to him again. And that's a face mask. I don't know why they couldn't call that a face mask. That's clearly how he was brought down. But hey, like I said, that's at NCAA 14 cheese. We don't need it though. We'll just give it to Donnie Hills. He'll pick up another touchdown for us. And man, we got a 21-13 lead, baby. As the offense is humming along and our defense is starting to wake up too. We now got a little 60-second drill coming up for us here, man. We got 2 timeouts to work with. So now after that 1st down, we'll run us up to the line of scrimmage. Try to get open. We find Forte wide open, butt naked open, I should say. That's a gain of 27 as we're looking to get some more points on the board. I'm pretty sure we get the ball to start the 2nd half too. So yeah, man, trying to take advantage of it right now. Give it to Trey Bryant again, making some moves. Almost picks up the 1st down, but hey, we're going to take our 2nd timeout. We're all good, man. So now 2nd and inches, you know, why not run a 4 verts? You know, if no one's open, we can give it to Trey Bryant because Bryant is unaccounted for out of the backfield, man. Making it easy for us as we throw another dart, this time to Terrell Battle. It's another touchdown. The Minnesota offense is now flying high now, man. Let's go. Okay, so I actually completely forgot to turn on my capture card when the 2nd half started because I had to pee. But man, we are just been killing these guys so much right now. We have a 42-13 lead. Look like it's going to be one of those games where we're going to be putting on, you know, the backups once again. But you know, we still got a little bit of business to take care of first before we go ahead and put those backups in. As Mid-Tennessee State, they certainly are not going to give up without a fight. But we're going to also sack Stephen Everett into the backfield. We got the 2nd and 15 coming up for us, man. It's looking pretty good. As Scott, He gets into open space. We can't get there in time. So all that lost yard, they get it back. Oh, that is so annoying. We read it too. We just got blocked, so we couldn't do anything about it. Because we also read that read option, but they only needed an inch. And they picked up more of it an inch, obviously. Alright, guys, let's start picking it up here on defense now. As we leave fields open, they get the block, and they get the touchdown. No! I can't believe we allowed 20 points to Mid-Tennessee State. I don't think I even did that in my St. Thomas Dynasty, bro. This ain't it defensively, but hey, at least the offense is still humming along really well, though. So I can't really complain. As Carlos Mitchell, another read option. They don't account for him. He's sneaky fast for a pocket passer. Bro, you love to see it, man. Let's see if we can get some more points on the board, though. Looking around, we can't find anybody. We got to take a sack. Okay, so that hurts to take a sack, but let's see if we can get some of these yards back, though. You know, slants never hurt anybody. As there's Brooks, he gets tripped up at the 50, couldn't get out of there. We had good blocking, too. That kind of hurts, too. So we better pick up this first down. Can't waste the opportunity as we pick it up with Donnie Hills. Let's go, man. Just putting on a show right now. Trey Bryant also looking really good. He almost gets back up. He was on the backs of a couple of Blue Raider defenders, but they're still going to count him down. It's whatever, though. We're rocking and rolling really well. As Mitchell, he's got a lane. Can he get to the end zone? No, he's just short. Gonna have to try to run it in. It's been a struggle, but Trey Bryant finally finds the end zone. We are gonna be up 49-20. Showing that high-flying offense and bringing it back for the Golden Gophers. But now we'll see if our defense can make a stop. We struggled a little bit today, but you know, we got to pick it up. As there's another broken tackle, this time Will Powers shoving one of our defensive backs to the ground. You got to wrap up. You know, there's really no excuse. Really? Go wrap up right now. Sorry, I just woke up from a nap. Yeah, you know about those post vibes. As look at that, we got a fumble. We make the quarterback fumble when he was trying to scramble, and our defensive Sanders was there to pick it up, and now we have a chance. We're up by 29 right now. We get points on this possession. We're definitely going to take the backups out. We're going deep for Kimbrough. What a catch. Just putting on a clinic right now as we throw another dart, this time to David Brooks. That's another touchdown. That ties the school record. But that's the point where we put in the backups. Carlos Mitchell got a little bit shaken up, so I didn't want to risk it. It's a long season out of us. But man, our offense just doing phenomenal. 56 points. And it's another good showing for us, man. Got some stuff to work on, but I will definitely take this 56-27 win, though. Let's get it, man. Alright, so checking out the stats for our guys, and it was another dominating one. For Carlos Mitchell, man, 431 yards, 6 touchdown passes, which did tie the Minnesota school record for most touchdown passes in a game, but he did get hurt earlier on, like in the third quarter, and we were up by big. We're going to need him for bigger games. Trey Bryant also had a pretty good game himself. 12 carries, 79 yards, and a couple of touchdowns to go with all of that on the ground as well. Donnie Hills did his thing too, destroying the secondary. 6 catches, 145 yards, 2 touchdowns. David Brooks, Robert Kimbrough, Trey Bryant too. He even got a reception touchdown too. And so did Terrell Battle. All had catches that went for touchdowns from our star quarterback. And then this defense, man, this defense put a lot of work in. They scored a little bit more than San Diego State did in the last game, but that's all good. Chris Hill, a true freshman, actually led us in tackles today, which is really interesting. You know, he may not be a lot in size, but he has a lot of heart. Had 10 tackles today. Defense also got 2, and we got a couple of sacks. on this guy as well. And if I'm not mistaken, we also had a forced fumble courtesy of Sean Sanders, which was also picked up by Curtis Webb. Hey, so we are definitely encouraged by what we have seen so far in Marv Santana's head coaching tenure at Minnesota, but we have a great test ahead of us. We are going to play the #1 team in the land in the Ohio State Buckeyes. We're gonna find out for sure how good we are. It is gonna be a really interesting one, so make sure you smash that like button as well as subscribe to the channel if you happen to be brand new. This is John J Gaming on the mic, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.